The Big Five Personality Traits: Patrick Horn, Kristen Jones, Sarah McAninch, Kyle Mon, and Marley Van Dessel. The Big Five personality traits are conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, neuroticism, and openness to new experiences. Conscientiousness. Conscientiousness is about how a person directs or controls his or her impulses and dictates their conscience. There are 6 subtraits to conscientiousness: self-discipline, carefulness, thoroughness, organization, deliberation, and the need for achievement. If an individual scores highly in these subtraits of conscientiousness, it usually means that they are hardworking and very reliable. People scoring low on conscientiousness tend to be laid back and less driven by success. A considerable amount of research indicates that conscientiousness is one of the best predictors of performance in the workplace. In fact, conscientiousness is the only personality trait directly tied to performance. Extroversion. Extroversion is characterized by positive emotions and the tendency to seek out stimulation and the company of others. Extroverts enjoy being with people and are often perceived as full of energy. Extroversion is defined by the act, state, or habit of being predominantly concerned with and obtaining gratification from what is outside the self. Politics, teaching, sales, managing, and brokering are fields that extroverts tend to thrive in. Oftentimes, extroverts may see themselves as the life of the party and the center of attention. Most feel comfortable around people, start conversations, talk to many people at parties, and are loud around strangers. They also draw attention to themselves, talk a lot, and have a lot to say. Extroverted people prioritize status driving, which reflects a strong desire to obtain power and influence within a social structure as a means of expressing personality. They care about being successful, move up, and develop a strong reputation in the workplace. These people are more likely to be leaders in a social setting or a group project. Extroverts tend to be happier with their jobs. Extroversion is a consistent predictor of leadership.
Is it cool in here, or is it just me? Check it out, losers. A breadcrumb trail of the hottest and hippest dance clubs Gotham has to offer. This is the dawning of the age of Finch. Sorry, I can't hear you way up here on Cloud 9. Anywho, Nikki took me to a rave in an old blimp hangar. Well, oh, yeah? No, my worst nightmare involves being covered with frogs. No, he's just jealous because Nikki traded him in for a souped-up, fuel-injected meat.
Oh, yeah, sure, that's good.
Hey, all right, I was, and then...
Oh, poor, puritanical horse and buggy driving Jedediah.
You are gonna regret it.
The only thing I regret is not putting talcum on under these pants. Hey, Jack, your solid gold spy pen has arrived. Hey, do you want to play with it for 5 minutes, or should I put it directly in the I'm bored with it already closet?
So you don't want to go to lunch?
Agreeableness. Agreeableness reflects individual differences in concern with cooperation and social harmony. When someone is high in agreeableness, they are known for their optimistic view on life and other humans and tend to believe that everyone around them is as honest and trustworthy as they are. Agreeable people tend to excel in group work because part of their satisfaction comes from motivating people to do well. A person with low agreeableness or high disagreeableness is more likely to commit a crime. It has been proven that people who participate in criminal behavior have no mental connection with the outside world. Research has shown that males tend to switch from low agreeableness to higher agreeableness when they get older. Research has shown there is a positive correlation between delinquency and a low agreeableness level. Thus, a certain agreeableness level is necessary to perform well at jobs in general. It is also clear that people with a high agreeableness level are better at perform group-oriented tasks and thus are better at fulfilling positions that require a lot of group work. Neuroticism. Neuroticism is the fourth of the big five that contribute to the 5-factor behavior model. Neuroticism is a personality trait characterized by instability, anxiety, and aggression.
I deserve that promotion, not Jim. Man, makes me want to put him in a triangle chokehold and force him down to the ground and just keep pressing and pressing and then flip him over and then put him in a hammerlock. And he's gasping, he's panting for every last breath. And the crowd is going crazy. And boom, I emerge victorious. Aha! $18,000 and a chance at the title. Ooh-ha!
Neuroticism affects job satisfaction, workplace deviation, personal selection, and teamwork. However, neuroticism does not greatly affect the number of absences in the workplace. Surprisingly, neuroticism is not highly correlated with absences. Job satisfaction affects employees by their mood, attitude, and aggression towards other coworkers. Employees who are less satisfied with their workplace will often have an increase in job absences and workplace deviation. Neuroticism is negatively correlated with job satisfaction. The reason that neuroticism is negatively correlated with job satisfaction is based on workplace stress. Many neurotic individuals are easily stressed at work with an abundance of anxiety, coworker pressure, and intimidation from others. Studies of Asian military units has found that neuroticism is negatively correlated with leadership abilities as well. Openness to new experiences. A person with a high degree of openness to experience is to be counted as original, creative, and curious. A person who is close to experience will avoid new experiments and follow rules and regulations very strictly. They thrive in workplace situations that allow them to focus on minute details, such as an accounting job or auditing. According to Sean Newbert, author of the article, The 5-Factor Model of Personality in the Workplace, the job performance and openness to experience are unrelated. Studies have found positive correlations between this trait and performance, but the findings were not replicated universally, nor were they strong enough to be beyond chance. Openness predicted success in investigative tasks, but was unrelated to success in social, conventional, or enterprising tasks. Another perk of working with a group of high openness individuals is their ability to adapt quickly. Teams that are high in openness are able to find solutions and implement them faster than their closed colleagues. Having a high degree of openness in a group also has negative consequences. According to the same article, openness was negatively related to goal clarity. Open individuals would do best in a setting in which they can use their intellect and creativeness. Whether it is noticed or not, all of the big 5 personality traits are acknowledged in everyday life as well as in the workplace.